Welcome to Tuesday Night. I'm MC Toon. You know, for years, flat earthers have filled bathtubs full of tears because they don't have a map that works.
For years, ballers filled our bathtubs with bullshit because they think they have a model.
Awake Souls and Limitless tried one where the equator was wavy all over the place. That was ridiculous. And it teleported you. That's silly. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Daznez had one that was in the shape of a diamond. I don't know how that fits with his Bible version, but it seemed a little silly there too. Well, and of course, Arwen uses the Mercator map.
Oh, now you were mentioning a couple of guys that are retards or just chills. That have no reality in their fucking head.
But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do what no flat earther has the guts to do since Tiger Dan.
Oh, Tiger Dan. Yeah, I remember him. Also a shill. Just a fucking moron. I showed him his circling mean son cannot work over the flat earth. And he totally ignored it, of course. Moron.
I'm going to show you a flat earth map, and it's going to be based on observation. Sorry, I caught myself. Observations. I gotta be serious. So what better day to celebrate a map based on observations on the equinox than on the day after the equinox? So I am going to show you how it's done and what flat earthers don't have the guts to do.
Which flat earthers you mean, retard? Oh, your shilly teammate flat earthers. Yeah, but I modeled it up like 100 times. But your tiny retard flat earth friends keep ignoring me. Piece of shit.
You can try to claim all sorts of things about holograms, about light paths, about it's just a light in the sky. None of that actually works.
Your retard chilly flat earth friends come up with all kind of bullshit because they want the people to believe in that bullshit. You understand, moron?
Because this is not kindergarten, right? The things that you say are going to be tested.
It's time you start to test your globe, idiot. But you refuse to do that, but I will do that later on, idiot.
And they better be ready to stand up to the test. And if they're not, be mature. Accept that you were wrong. Find some other explanation.
Yeah, that's exactly what you baltards do.
Test it. And when you run out of all the explanations, when you've tested everything, don't hold on irrationally to some ridiculous belief.
Oh yeah, they hold on tight to the beliefs, just like the ballers do, moron?
About the shape of the earth, when you have no evidence for it, when there's nothing that actually matches reality. You don't get a choice on this. Observational reality tells us things and we must follow them. We don't get to interject our own decisions into it. When it contradicts our own wishes, we must be honest, we must be rational and follow the actual evidence.
Honest and rational. Idiot. Now we get 8 minutes of bullshit talk. Why the so-called EQUINOX not work on the flat earth models? But he not look into his own model.
We know that in Sweden and in Norway that the sun rises due east. And so this is from dateandtime.com or one of the online things.
That site is called suncoke.net.
Now you'll see that it angles up a tiny bit. The reason why.
Yeah, tell us the reason why. Why it points up a little bit.
Is because this is showing the direction of the top edge of the sun, not the geometric center of the sun.
That's just bullshit. All these apps use the center of the sun, you idiot. You are fucking fraud. All these websites use the center of the sun.
That's all that was the option for this website. So if you actually look at the geometric center of the sun, so when the geometric center of the sun is visible, it is not slightly north of due east, it's right at due east. And then same thing for South Africa.
So you're showing these two locations. That's not possible on your globe. You understand? So that's sun at the 70 latitude north have an azimuth of 87.36. That's 1.7 degrees from 90. And at the same moment, here in South Africa, we see an angle of 91.37.
With the data from real life, you get conflicting positions for the sun.
And everyone has a personal sun. That's so weird.
Yeah, everyone has to have a personal sun. They have to for this to work. But
Weird.
if you put that same data onto a globe, and I'll speed this up a bit. You put that exact same data from real life onto a globe, and what you find is it all points in the same direction, as though the sunlight is coming in parallel, right? So in this case, if the real world data mapped onto a globe, boom, all pointing in the same direction, less than 1 degree variance.
So, less than 1 degree variance. Yeah, I show 3 degrees variant from north to south. Where is your sun, idiot? I have here the data in the globe modeling program with the 2 locations. That's at least 2.5 sun diameters.
With 2 observation points, you could triangulate where the sun is.
That's at least 3 million kilometers. Distance between the two. And on the flat earth, that will be only a couple of thousand kilometers between the two.
With 2 observation points, you could triangulate where the sun is.
Angles become wider. Everything is to scale in this program. Sun, moon, earth, everything. It's very precise, so to say. So where is the sun? On your model. Try to explain away the bullshit with refraction, because there is no refraction when the sun or another celestial body is that low. No refraction.
But all the rays, all the angles point to a faraway light source.
60 latitude north, no refraction. North Pole, no refraction.
So if you put it onto a flat plane, with the data from real life, you get conflicting positions for the sun.
Yeah, like I showed a minute ago on your retard ball. You should research your own ball instead of pointing to other maps or people or doing your retard shit, you fucking morons.
But if you put that same data onto a globe, and I'll speed this up a bit, you put that exact same data from real life onto a globe, and what you find is it all points in the same direction, as though the sunlight is coming in parallel, right?
No, not right. You don't see sunlight. You see a physical sun everywhere. You look like flat earthers. They also talk about seeing the light. No, I see a physical sun. 90 degrees east over a full longitude. How many 90 degrees you have? Each location have its own 90 degrees east, of course. Otherwise it's not 90 degrees east anymore.
So in this case, if the real world data mapped onto a globe, boom, all pointing in the same direction, less than 1 degree variance.
So we've got this little bit of a problem, and here's the solution.
Oh, you have a solution? Yeah, a retard solution, moron. But before you show your solution, I have some other problem for you. The globe claim. Let's say you are on the 90 degrees north, on the North Pole. And you see the sun just around the horizon. And then you move 10 latitudes down. Then the sun rises for your vision with like 10 degrees. That would be something like this. You have to tilt your head up 10 degrees more to see the sun. That's logic. Gives a 10 degrees change in the sun's altitude. So that's the globe claim. But that's not always true. So let's move 90 degrees west of this location. So let's move to these guys here. That is 90 degrees west from where the sun is overhead. So it would be logic when we move down on the latitudes, the sun will go higher, of course. That's what happened on the globe, of course. So now I'm looking east on the North Pole. Let's change 10 degrees of altitude south. Oh! Hold on. Same altitude. Let's move to the 70th latitude. Oh! 70 latitude. It doesn't change. It should change 20 degrees. Let's move 10 degrees lower to the 60th. Oh! The 60 latitude. And it didn't change. That can only happen on a flat Earth, of course. Not on a globe Earth. That would be a flat Earth with local suns. You can only explain this away with top bullshit, don't you think so, moron? How would you explain this piece of shit?
That is magic bendy light. It's just one thing to demonstrate that the Earth is a globe. Do the observation with multiple points. There's only one conclusion that's available. All the angles point to a faraway light source. My map is the globe. The globe is the only accurate map. And if the map is wrong, then all the observations have to be warped in a certain way so that they end up matching reality. My map is the globe. If the map isn't accurate, then the observations have to be warped in the same way that the map is. That is magic bendy light. Bends the light warped. Magic bendy light, the bendy light, bendy light. Say that again. Magic bendy light bends the light warped. The bendy light, bendy light. The warping of the light in a way that would match warp light. Warping, warp it warped. Magic bendy light be warped.
Magic bendy light.
Bends in crazy magic light bends, which means that everything has to be warped to match the map. The globe is the only accurate map. I wanted to do it on the accurate map, the only accurate map in existence, which is a globe.
Moron.
This is the only possible shape.
What is showing there is flat Earth, because it's flat Earth. Stellarium can accurately model flat Earth in the way it's supposed to show you where it's supposed to be. That's what it shows, flat Earth. With 2 observation points, you could triangulate where the sun is.
How you like that, you fucking cocksucker? The flight we were oriented. Well, I'll dictate about that.
I don't know who did that.